on, I was interested in American antiques. I was one of those sort of weird girls. I can only learn by seeing. I really can't figure things out by reading about them. So I was trying to figure out how to learn how to hook rugs, which were then typical decorative items in the early American home. So I went to this church, I walked in, and there were these, what to me then were a group of old ladies, literally painting with wool. I was hooked.
Marilyn, I think, has touched the lives of many people. She's not only taught people how to hook rugs or hook art, but also how to be kind to each other and how to encourage each other and live in a really nice way. I decided to make this portrait of Marilyn because I'm working in a series. There will be 15 women, and all the women that I'm hooking are special to me. They've influenced my life in some way.
I almost fell over and tears came. I don't think I've ever had a friend or somebody else do anything so wonderful to me, to consider me that important in her life. And it was just wonderful. It impressed my children too.
I find it amazing that Marilyn has been teaching the same group of students for the last 25 years. The group changes, some people leave, some people join, but basically I think it's a testament to how wonderful she is and how instructive and what a nice group of friends they've all become.
Oh boy, yeah, I guess I know her for 25 years. She's a wonderful teacher, very patient.
Wonderful woman, you know, that's why I become like, everybody become like a friend. Yeah.
She started with me being a total beginner and has been teaching me something new practically every time for the last 25 years.
I've taken some workshops where I feel the instructor is constantly like hovering over me and make me feel like I need to be doing it just the way they want me to do it. And Marilyn, you know, just lets you do what you want, use any material you want.
You know, sometimes we don't know little things, the color, she immediately say, do this way. Wow, make a big deal. You know, that's what I teach her for, yeah.
She has a lot to offer, and she's got great color sense. Plus, she dyes beautiful wool.
I just want to be as active as she is at that age. It's crazy.
I want to grow up to be Marilyn because she's amazing.
I'd always been told I had no artistic talent whatsoever. I said, oh, I may as well go home. I can't do that. And the teacher said, sit down. And she sent me home with a package of dye and some white wool and told me how to dye for next week.
I think it's wonderful that Marilyn has been brave enough to go ahead and hook, even when she was taught or told at a young age that she didn't have any talent. I think you know, you have to be a little bit fierce and independent and have your own spirit and think that other people aren't going to tell you what you can do and can't do.
I had found out how to get materials, how to get patterns. There were other people around who did this, and you could do it. It is really the simplest of the fiber arts. And from there, I found other groups. There were hooking groups all over.
We have a lot of wool. Do you want it in your basement or upstairs?
Should we do it downstairs?
Our little group is called the Hookworks Group. 3 of us from Connecticut, 3 from New York. One of us has passed away, Beth. The premise of us getting together in the beginning was to share hooking as an art form and encourage each other to try new things. We go to exhibits together. And I think all of us feel that it's important to elevate the art form and try new things and try to have it seen as a more serious form of expression.
Probably 95% of people will say, I can't draw a thing. right? Or he couldn't draw a straight line without a ruler or that kind of
It's
thing.
fear of failure.
It's fear of failure, you're right. And they look at great art and they say, oh, I can't do that.
There are realistic painters who are painting exactly what they see, and then there are people who interpret what they see. Same thing with rope hooking, you know, you can do something that's realistic, or you can do how you feel about something, or your interpretation of what you're saying.
Right, absolutely. It's gotta be, 15 years? We've been through a lot together. Our Beth has died. Tracy and I have become widows. Alice has got grandchildren, and Liz's children are growing up wonderfully. So it's family, it really is.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
And these are the paisleys?
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, those are the paisleys. And I can wear it to the prom first. And of course, when we all depart this earth, who's going to take care of your wool and sort it out and hand it on? And that's part of the tradition. Yeah, it sort of smells a little musty. I think we're all still using Beth's wool.
She's helped to form the community of rug hookers, which I think is very special. It's not like a lot of other groups where there's a whole lot of people doing the art form. It's a limited amount of people from all different kinds of backgrounds with different talents, but I think she's very inclusive and has brought all of us together, especially with her hook-ins in January, which everybody looks forward to.
Welcome. Where are you coming from?
It's the simplest hook-in. I advertise it as not your normal hook-in. No vendors, no raffles, no just hooking and looking and talking and eating. And it works. Just being human together. I think we're losing that because people are rushing around so madly to do everything, and women in particular being expected to do more than everything.
There's something very pure about Marilyn and her spirit. Her artwork is very colorful, but when you look at her, she dresses a little more subdued. And so I wanted to show both aspects of her, just sort of the calm, serene kind of Marilyn, and also with the flowers and all the colorful aspects of her as well. These are strips that were sent from Marilyn's friends. Everybody contributed one strip, any color, any size that they wanted, and they represent Marilyn's friends and the friendship that she has with all these people.
Patience, it certainly teaches you patience. It is not a fast art. People these days want instant gratification. Hooking takes time and patience. But it is also the most forgiving of arts, because if you make a mistake, a wrong loop, nobody's going to see it, for the most part. One loop at a time. And 4 million loops later, you've got something. It's fun, yes. I don't think I'd do it this long if it wasn't fun.